Lymphatic system. The functions of the lymphatic system are to return lymph, which is a clear fluid leaked out of blood vessels, to the circulatory system, and to fight infection. The components of the lymphatic system include lymphatic vessels, lymph nodes, tonsils and adenoids, the appendix, spleen, bone marrow, and the thymus gland. The bone marrow is where the white blood cells are made, and they develop in the bone marrow, which are the B cells, or the thymus, which are the T cells. Immunity. Animals have two types of immunity: innate immunity, which is non-specific immunity against pathogens, and acquired immunity, which is specific immunity against pathogens, and it is only present in vertebrates. Innate immunity functions via phagocytosis. In this picture, the phagocyte in yellow is engulfing a bacterial cell in orange. After ingesting a pathogen, digestive enzymes will destroy them. Immunity. Acquired immunity targets pathogens to which an organism has previously been exposed. When a pathogen is recognized by the immune system, specific lymphocytes are triggered that can react to and destroy the pathogen. In this diagram, a macrophage is engulfing invading bacteria and then presenting surface proteins of the bacteria to B cells, which then make antibodies to recognize bacteria based on their surface proteins and sort of congregate around them and trap them. How are vaccines and acquired immunity related? Respiratory system. The function of the respiratory system is to exchange oxygen and carbon dioxide in the body. The part of an animal where gases are exchanged with the environment is called the respiratory surface. Respiratory surfaces must be moist in order to function properly because gases are dissolved in water before diffusing across these surfaces. For example, gas exchange in this newt occur in the feathery gills behind the head. Respiratory system. Some animals, such as earthworms, use their entire outer skin as a respiratory organ. Gases are exchanged via diffusion. Other animals have body parts that are adapted for respiration because their skin surfaces are not extensive enough to provide gas exchange for the entire body. Examples of these include gills in fish and lungs in mammals. Mammals have to breathe this way because if their skin was just all moist, then they would simply dry out, especially the mammals that live in desert climates. They would not be able to survive. Respiratory system. In humans, the flow of oxygen is the mouth, nasal cavity, larynx, trachea, bronchial tubes, and alveoli. Gas exchange occurs across the mucous membranes of the alveoli into the capillaries that surround them. CO2 exits the body by moving from the capillaries into the alveoli and out through the mouth. Urinary system. The urinary system excretes urine and regulates the amount of water and ions in body fluids. In order to survive in any environment, an animal needs to balance its need for water with the disposal of waste. In humans, the main organs of the urinary system are the kidneys. Urinary system. Each day, our kidneys filter out about 180 liters of fluid as blood filters through them. This is referred to as filtrate and consists of water, urea, and many other solutes. Of this, only about 1.5 liters of concentrated waste is excreted from the body. What do you think would happen if we excreted all of this filtrate every day? Urinary system processes. Filtration. Water, and mostly any other molecule small enough to pass through the capillary wall, enters the kidney. Reabsorption. Water and valuable solutes are returned to the blood from the filtrate. Secretion. Substances in the blood are transported into the filtrate. This eliminates certain drugs and other toxins. And excretion. The product of the first three processes is urine. This passes from the kidneys into the ureters, which lead to the urinary bladder. From the bladder, the urine passes to the outside via the urethra.